Family always comes first. Hello, chat. How are you guys doing today? That wasn't very accurate, but I haven't had a lot of practice. The reason why I decided to stream today, I usually stream on occasions. I'm scared to stream on a daily basis because I will get mass reported and banned again. I don't want to lose my channel. So today I have actually some interesting things to show you. We've got 2 more demos to investigate. The idea of those demos is very, very simple. You guys remember how on last stream I was investigating the guy who claimed to be false banned, and how I told you guys that, oh, I actually, like, I couldn't find proof, like 100% proof that the guy's cheating, but in my opinion he was weird. And after that stream, multiple people started writing to me on Twitter saying like, oh, it actually happened to me as well. I was using only Deagle, only Scout, and apparently, according, this is not what I say, this is what those people who get VAC cooldowns say, that apparently you have some error, VAC live error, that like if you play a lot of Scout or you get a lot of like Scout headshots or Deagle headshot, it gives you a VAC cooldown. So a guy sent me the demo. He's like, oh, this is my Smurf account. I only play for fun here. It's a silver account and I got a VAC live cooldown there. So I was like, okay, sure, let me investigate. So I will show you the demo first of this game, okay? So wait, this is the first game. And this is our guy, Ravioli Louis Lula. Yeah, that is the Italian brain rot memes again. The first guy, 500 hours. He claims to be that this is his Smurf account. Apparently, maybe I can also read you his application. That's my title. Why did that go? Okay, that's his Twitter DM. Hey, I got a VAC live cooldown for scouting today as well. Only so that now that a lot of Scout users have been getting banned over the past 10 days or so. The demo doesn't show in-game or in CS stats, but it's on this account. It's my Smurf, but I've been maining Scout for a couple of years now. My main is in my bio, and I usually play better with Scout on my main. So this is the account. As you can clearly see, guy has 50% win rate, KD, and yeah, that's pretty high, but he doesn't have an insane rank. So if it's a Smurf, it's possible to do that KD on lower ranks, right? A Smurf Scout apparently is where a guy only uses a Scout or something like that. If we can see by his stats, you see he's got like 8k 170 kills and like 39 kills with Scout apparently, but in 500 hours, I mean, probably some. So I managed to find this game where he dropped 19 kills. And we're gonna see, like, if the guy was cheating and he got a VAC live cooldown, and if he's cheating, like, there is no sense of him just to be cheating and then to stop cheating. You know, like, he got a VAC live cooldown, he's gonna continue doing it again, especially on a Smurf. So we're gonna see, he played on Office, right? And you can see he plays majority of his maps on Office. We're gonna see how this guy plays, because I'm actually curious, what is this? And it's not the first or not the second. I've got overall, I think around 10 messages of people writing to me that they have been getting VAC live cooldowns for no reason. Like, hello HaiX, I don't cheat, I only play Scout or I only play Deagle and I get VAC live cooldown. That's it. That's what people tell me. So we're gonna see. HaiX, great new exhaust on your bike, sounds spicy. It sounds so loud. It's unbelievable, dude. Like, I almost lost my, and it's in idle. It's cold start engine, so it's like barely any gas, you know. So it's whew. Okay, let's take a look at this guy again. So stats are they're higher than average. I say 143 KT is pretty high, but the main idea is that since he's Smurf and he's playing matchmaking, not even Premiere, and he's playing all on Office. I mean, we're gonna find out if he's shitting or not. Does not spot him. Tell me you can see a guy right there. You need to have Superman vision. You need to have X-ray vision in order to see a guy right there. Okay, now he does. Okay, that's possible. Sure. Oh, I thought I didn't. Okay, he could have heard this guy. Okay. I mean, that could be a Smurf, so it's like it's a low rank, so it doesn't really. Last guy he also hears. Precise. Smurfing, but could be done legit. I don't really believe anyone. Like, he has pretty smooth aim. He moves bad. Yeah. These shots, they don't look. You know, like how do I explain this? Like, you know how good players they micro adjust their aim all the time. The guy doesn't do that. He like how do I explain this? Like, he goes here. He like, boom, boom, boom. But it doesn't, it's not a fact that the guy shooting, but he's like, boom, boom, boom. You know, like, and he also does that while running. I mean, when CS2 with a Glock, that's okay. That's okay, that's possible. He hits so many like running shots, you know? No. It's not like, how do I explain this? This is a smurf, so it's on like on low ranks, right? So like you can expect the guy, if the guy is like, this is like gold novas, right? So if the guy is like higher than gold nova, is like, if I go into gold novas, I would be doing the same. But it's just like running and shooting and so many shots, it just doesn't feel like a natural shots. He knows one guy's on the left. He's not aware about this at all, but okay. Again, could be done legit, but did he just... Wait, did he just pre-aim him like directly through the wall? No, it's a legit spray. The sprays... Okay, I can believe that the spray like that can be done. No problem. But it's like... No. Okay, he didn't pre-aim. No. It could be done legit. It could be done legit. For some reason, I think that he moves really weird for his aim. You know, like aim is not about just moving your mouse. Aim is counter-strafing, positioning, and movement all combined. And by watching this guy play, I don't see counter-strafing or positioning. I only have fucking like mouse aim. You know, like row aim, control of the mouse. And this is what sets me off. Like if you put like Doc or Ren against silvers on Mirage, or sorry, on Office, you will see them like moving, counter-strafing, doing that shit. This guy doesn't do any of that. He just runs, like just plus W and just shoots. He heard this guy right there. Just doesn't look very, how to say, doesn't look very natural to me with the movement and everything. What do you guys think? And now he's staying AFK. Another sign. My typical sign of, you know what it means. You know exactly what it means. His aim seems robotic a little bit to me. It doesn't seem robotic in a in a furious way. It seems robotic in a smooth way, right? No. Bro. It's all, the patterns are always there. The numbers, Mason. What do they say? No, what do they want? The numbers, Mason. What the f do they want? Now he's just staying AFK for no reason. And he's gonna just die, right? Okay. Sus? It could be Sus, yeah, could be. I mean, do I think that he's Sus? Yeah, okay. Bro, does he just stay AFK for 3 rounds? Really? You're fucking kidding me? He just stays AFK like that for 3 rounds? How does he not get kicked if he's... Oh, no, okay, he's back. Okay, now he has to know. Bro, he said, again... And he tends to lie because he said that this is his smurf where he only uses a scout, just like a previous guy. He said that, oh, I only scout. I haven't seen him use scout even once. Going for no scopes and Did he see him or no? I cannot be sure. No, he doesn't seem like... No, he doesn't seem like he knows. It doesn't seem like he knows. Unless he's playing... But again, a player of that caliber, I don't think he's gonna be able to play it that well. Like, you need to be actually like a good player in order to pretend well. It doesn't seem like... No, it seems like he's just trying to goofing around, right? But... Okay. Okay. I mean, that's just like casual holding angles, right? Oh. Yes. Oh, indeed. Okay. Wait, last guy, does he know? How is he so... Oh, his teammate just took damage from him, right? Okay, that's a little bit... Like, he probably knows because his teammate, you see, his teammate is 54 HP. He could have taken some damage from this guy, so he knows where the last guy is, right? But it seems like... Okay. Okay. Hello, HaiX. I have a question of the sim. I started using your aim routine. At what point do I see progress in my aim? It really depends on your level. If you're like a level 10 already, you will not see that much of improvement as if you're like just a beginner. You know, it really depends on how much like muscle memory you have already built up. He's doing that on purpose. He's trolling. For me, it honestly seems like people who do this shit who just stay like this, for me it more like, considering the fact that he has gotten a VAC live cooldown, it makes me think that he's just configuring something. No, 8k elo. He doesn't have a premier racing. He might. Let's see if he spotted without the X-ray. I mean, it's definitely possible to see a guy. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. Interesting. This shit just doesn't, like, it doesn't look like a natural, there is no, Bro, it doesn't look like he's aiming. No? He just stays stationary and shoots me. Like, who the f does that? Like, he knows that the guy's there, right? Like, I don't know. That's okay. That's an okay shot. At least here he was on the first guy. He was not moving around. And then he goes here, stands stationary, completely still. Like, who the f stays? I don't know. Just according to the movement, it doesn't seem like I'm speculating a very high elo player. You know? Yeah, of course, he's not tryharding or anything, right? Yeah, that's obvious. But like, you cannot get rid of the habit. Like, if you're a good aimer, you cannot get rid of the habit of counter-strafing and properly peeking. You can't just all of a sudden just like, oh, I'm not gonna counter-strafe where I shoot, you know? Like, you just can't, you can't really do that. You can't just like not care about, all of a sudden just like stop caring about angles. All of a sudden, like, it just doesn't seem, it doesn't happen like that, you know? Crosshair placement most of the time is on legs. I wouldn't say it's on legs. I would definitely say that it's not perfect, but it's just like, it doesn't seem natural at all, the way he, like, his mouse movement doesn't collaborate with his keyboard. That's what I mean. I haven't spotted any sign of like walls or anything. Again, this is the second time that someone lied to me about like, oh, I only play with Scout. I get VAC live cooldown. Okay, fucking team kills. Obviously, as I've said already, he's smurfing, he's trolling, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. But, no, I can't, Darky, I can't really say for sure if he cheats. I'm not accusing it. However, I can 100% say that the guy's a little bit sus. Like, I know a good player when I see one, even when he's trolling. I find it, I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, probably just having fun and shit, right? But if that happens, how does he get a VAC life cooldown? He also said that he has his main in his description. Let me check his main, actually. So on his main, he's got 3.7k hours in Counter-Strike. So he's got like skins. That's what he said. This is his main, right? Let me check his stats on the main, so I can see like if that's a high elo player, then there is something wrong. There might be something wrong, because it's difficult to explain how would like a level 10 just all of a sudden stop counter-strafing and just every bot can be. You're right, in CS2 especially, yes, you're right, but still, there has to be some sort of fundamentals, you know? I haven't spotted any sign of like, okay, here he's gonna have a lot of a deagle. Okay, let's see, he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, or even, oh, bro, nah, but like, Flavorman 17 here, okay? Flavorman 17, no premier rank, right? Doesn't fucking play premier. Also, 138 KD, 141, similar stats. And all of the ranks, silver, my highest rank is MG. And in fucking CSGO, he was LEM, which is, I mean, yeah, that's LEM and CS, LE, sorry, is higher than, but he's majority playing on like, on very, very, very low ranks. Even on silver, I mean, on silvers, again, if you're a high elo faceit player, do you see, Darky, do you see what I mean? Like, if I would have seen like here, for example, like a faceit level 8, I would have said, yeah, on silvers, I just don't see any background of this guy being like at least above average player in some ranks or in CSGO or on face or at least somewhere, you know? It just doesn't add up that a guy can be just... Okay, he definitely takes his time to aim. Level 8 is too high, bro. In CS2 terms, level 8 is... Chat. Okay, this was a completely stationary target and he had like 5 seconds to aim. Trust me, any one of you with just like minimum amount of effort in CS2, you can achieve like in CSGO, level 8 was at least it meant something. It meant you're above average. You know? In CSGO. Let's just accuse that of just luck, okay? He knows that there is a guy there. He heard him. Yeah, he heard him reload right now. Yeah, he heard him reload. I don't know. Just the aim doesn't add up with the movement. The aim is so, how to say, like smooth. Sometimes even like perfect. Okay, Darky, okay. Is that even gonna... Aim 76. Okay, so 76 is pretty low. But that's his main. Faceit account not found. Banned friends, so he doesn't queue with like cheaters, at least like the ban. Win rate is also not very high. But I don't see any background of like a high, at least somewhat of a player. The guy is like a Gold Nova Master Guardian playing on silver, trading skins, right? He did queue with cheaters before, but why would he queue with cheaters if he has a silver? What's the idea of queuing with cheaters if you're not trying to rank up? Second time in a row. Like, you gotta admit that this guy is weird. Just like the previous guy you watched. 2 times in a row, he gets a one tap through the wall, through this, through the smoke. Like, you cannot disagree that this guy plays weird. Something is wrong here. 2 times in a row, he gets like, when he wants to, he lands some very clean shots. Decent player that decided to cheat. That's the thing. I do not see decent player signs. Decent player is a player who knows the basics of the game. Counter-strafing, crosshair placement, positioning, stuff like that. From what I see, what he does here is just like unbelievably, not like unbelievably, but very smooth mouse corrections in terms of aim. So this is sus. You cannot say that this is not sus. This is sus. Oh, HaiX, this is my Smurf main. I only play with Smurf. This is my Smurf scout main. I only play with scout and deagle. And this is the first time he gets a scout. What is this, bro? Like, what is this movement in like? The fuck is this? What am I watching? He goes out. He goes out with a smoke in his hand. His teammate clears, right? Okay, sure. Goes out, left clicks a fucking smoke, and dies. He might be trading skins in the background like normally. Yeah, but he's not trading on this account. He doesn't have any skins on this account. Okay, that's not suspicious because like that's a pre-fire on like on office. Pretty common, I'd say. I mean, Ellie in Go at least means that he knows what he's doing. Only way I can explain his stats are starting his year. He never bothered to actually try racing up to so cruising him better than average skills on low elo and find his gameplay sus though. So you don't find the fact that he doesn't counter strafe at all, but just keeps lensing like when he's actually trying, not staying AFK or running around with a grenade. Like the fact that he's hitting those shots with no counter strafes, with no like just, I don't know. That, in my opinion, that's weird. I think that he's very sus. Not like very sus, but he's sus. There is something off about the gameplay like that. That doesn't... I know that not everyone is playing for tryharding, you know? No, of course. But like... Again, the same type of pre-fire, so like... Now he's counter-strafing. Now he's counter... Like, look, now he's sort of a counter-strafing. And it seems to be... pretty accurate, I'd say. CS Den, that's from Litify. That's there is a stat outside of CS test. There is a more advanced site called Litify. This is not an advertisement. I'm not sponsored by them, but it's a pretty cool stat that shows you majority of your, I don't even know, like individual statistics. Also like aim statistics, crosshair placement statistics and stuff like that. So I cannot show it to you because I need to use a fucking VPN for that because it's fucking sanctions in my country, unfortunately. But I think it's just lucky sometimes. Again, I do not have any proof that the guy is cheating. I'm gonna leave that up to you. But do I think that he's sus? I think that he's sus. Just that shit, what he's doing right there just doesn't add up with how he used to shoot when he like. Please tell me, how can a player like that get a VAC life cooldown? Probably lying? No, he didn't. Harma, are you fucking stupid? He sent me a screenshot, and the game got like, he asked me to review. He did like, people don't do that, you know. He said like, oh, I saw what's your stream, and it happened to me, you know. And the game got deleted, so I cannot say that because apparently when you get a VAC live cooldown, it actually gets the game actually. We tested that because the guy who sent me the recording of his game, the entire recording that we watched a previous stream, I couldn't find that game on CS stats because it got fucking removed manually. So the game gets removed from CS stats once you get a VAC live cooldown. Is Overwatch still a thing? It's hard to say, really. Apparently it is, but no one knows how the fuck it works. Okay, so what do we know? The guy is maybe acting, maybe trolling, definitely on the Smurf account. Some of his shots are just way too smooth, but they're only way too smooth with a mouse, so I don't see any like counter-strafing, I don't know, staying AFK also in the beginning. The signs are there. You cannot not say that he's not sus. Like, it's not possible to say that he's not sus. He's definitely sus. But can we accuse him of cheating? I can't. I can only say that he plays sus. He doesn't have any background of him being higher elo. He doesn't have any background of him being like a good player or above average. Anyone has those kind of moments, sus in my opinion. But again, I've already explained. If you see like a level 8 smurfing in silvers, you will see like some sort of a counter strafing, you will see some sort of like stuff like that, you know? But if you're like a higher elo player smurfing, you cannot get rid of like good habits of the game. It's not possible. And this guy, apparently, if he would have been a good player, you know. Anyways, that's the guy. That's the guy. I will leave it up to you guys. I will leave it up to you. In my opinion, I do not have any evidence that the guy is cheating. However, in my opinion, I think that he's sus. That's what I'm gonna tell you.